Do you ever feel like breaking down? Do you ever feel out of place? Like somehow you just don't belong and no one understands you? Do you ever wanna run away? Do you lock yourself in your room with the radio on turned up so loud that no one hears you screaming? No, you don't know what it's like when nothing feels alright. You don't know what it's like to be like me, to be hurt, to feel lost, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be on the edge of breaking down, but no one's there to save you. No, you don't know what it's like. Welcome to my life. Do you want to be somebody else? Are you sick of feeling so left out? Are you desperate to find something more before your life is over? Are you stuck inside a world you hate? Are you sick of everyone around with the big fake smiles and stupid lies while deep inside you're bleeding? No, you don't know what it's like when nothing feels alright. You don't know what it's like to be like me, to be hurt, to feel lost, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be on the edge of breaking down and no one's there to save you. No, you don't know what it's like. Welcome to my life. No one ever lied straight to your face, and no one ever stabbed you in the back. You might think I'm happy, but I'm not gonna be okay. Everybody always gave you what you wanted. You never had to work, it was always there. You don't know what it's like, what it's like to be hurt, to feel lost, to be left down in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be on the edge of breaking down and no one's there to save you. No, you don't know what it's like to be hurt, to feel lost, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be on the edge of breaking down and no one's there to save you. No, you don't know what it's like. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again, when I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All all the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. When I see you
I woke up early in the morning just to feel the light of day. Had to open up my window, get the shadows out my way. Banana pancakes for my problems, find me jamming old Jack Johnson. Swear I heard them angel calls, lay outside as heaven falls, heaven falls, heaven falls, as heaven falls, heaven falls, heaven falls down on me. Nothing quite like all this color, couldn't paint a better day. Couple birds came up beside me, had to feed them some Bob Marley. Swear I heard them angel calls, lay outside as heaven falls, heaven falls, heaven falls, as heaven falls, heaven falls, heaven falls down on me. as heavy falls, heavy falls, heavy fall down on me.
So I was diagnosed July 8th, 2020. Before I was diagnosed, like I would say beginning of June, I was experiencing my mouth would bleed, but it was weird because it would happen at like different times. And I was like, Mom, like look at my skin, like I look yellow, like I have bruises all over me, I have no idea where it's from. And so she made me a doctor's appointment so I could see my pediatrician and she could just look at me. So they took blood, and this was July 3rd when I saw my pediatrician. And so then it was 4th of July weekend, and I get a call on the 6th that says, hey, so the third party that comes to pick up blood never came and picked yours up. So I'm gonna send you to the Children's Hospital in Highlands Ranch and, just walk in and say, hey, I'm here to get my blood taken. And so that was the plan. And then I started getting these headaches and I wasn't getting relief. I texted my dad Wednesday the 8th at like 4 a.m. and I was like, Dad, I need you to take me in. And they took my blood and they did a bunch of CAT scans, and then the doctor came in and was like, blood looks like it looks like you're iron deficient, like you're anemic, and we also found leukemia cells. Literally, I heard that and I was like, I know what that is, like that's cancer. And I was like, there's no way. And I looked at my dad and I am sobbing.
I was pretty much in shock, denial, and obviously very, very upset.
I didn't know what was gonna happen. I really had no idea.
I felt really bad as a mom because, as a mom, you're supposed to protect your children and keep them all safe and know what's wrong with every bump and bruise and sickness.
With COVID and, all the precautions that the hospital was taking, I basically got my social life and my family, taken away from me. And that was really hard.
Did you miss your sister when she was gone?
Yeah.
How much? Like a lot?
My biggest fear was not being enough. I wanted to be everywhere at once because again, that's my job, I'm mom, but I had other responsibilities too, and I still had to make sure that health insurance was covered, which is done through my job. And she took it super well, and she will not get to have a normal senior year like many of you guys will. And she understood, knew what she had to do to get better, and quite frankly, knocked it out of the park.
I got a lot of gifts that were really helpful, like blankets. I have mountains of blankets. I have so many blankets. My parents really just keeping me company and being able to make me laugh and eating together, that helped too. On November 1st, I was sent home because my body just did so well. So I would say I'm very, very lucky because there's a lot of kids who don't get as lucky as I did.
She healed much faster than I think a lot of kids do with this diagnosis, and gets to be home so much sooner, so we're excited.
Climate change. One of the world's most talked about subjects and has played a massive role in today's political atmosphere. I dug into all the information, and it's safe to say that this affects every single living thing on this planet. When you look at it on a wide-scale perspective, people are affected. Animals from all biomes, including aquatic, jungle, deserts, and so much more, are affected. Our nature is affected due to the unexpected droughts and the overall warming of our planet. It's time to act. I talked to a few members of the Citizens Climate Lobby, which has chapters all over the world, and I really got to know each and every one of them and talk to them about how we can stop the climate crisis.
We have this amazing technology. I mean, look at us. We're using this right here and talking to each other while we're in different cities. But we've gotten to this point by burning fossil fuels.
And we are adding more CO2 to the atmosphere, warming the earth, and resulting in the change in the climate that we're already experiencing.
You know, we've had these record-breaking fires this year. We've had record-breaking heat again. We've had record-breaking drought this year, and not just Colorado.
Citizens Climate Lobby is a very laser-focused organization, as we like to say, because our main goal is to pass this carbon dividend and sequestration legislation,
where you just put a price on carbon that makes anything you buy that uses carbon more expensive. Which means, from a personal point of view, that if I go to the grocery store, the item that costs less and is better for my pocketbook is also going to be better for my future.
I believe we have an obligation, indeed a duty, to be stewards of the earth, to preserve it and protect it for future generations, not abuse it and give future generations a problem that they cannot solve.
Generations in the past have not left the site the way it was there for them before, and now we're forced to reel from the effects, and we're forced to pick up the trash.
Here's a worst-case scenario. I'm going to quote one of my favorite climate scientists, Dr. Michael Mann, who summed it up this way. If we continue with the course we are on, our destiny may indeed be to leave behind an unlivable planet of destroyed ecosystems and continuous, unpredictable chaos.
I don't know that it takes too much imagination after the kind of apocalyptic fires that we had this summer to know that it's not going to be a good situation.
The deniers of climate change are shrinking in numbers because the impacts of climate change are not off in the distant future anymore. We're seeing the effects now, not only in the data, but in our own eyes. Hotter, drier summers have exacerbated the Colorado wildfires. The drought is really worrying our state's ski industry. And 2020, I just found out, is going to be the third hottest year on record. And the decade from 2011 to 2020 is the hottest decade ever recorded.
In reality, these are facts from scientists, people who have degrees and are constantly working and are identifying the problems and the roots of these causes.
The good news is the conversation in Washington is no longer about denial. It's about finding common sense solutions. Our government will respond to the will of the people provided we tell them what we want. And what we want is a livable world for future generations. Let's go get it.
I'm Mary Hansen, volunteer coordinator for Praying Hands Ranch. Praying Hands started back in June 16th, 1987, and we had 3 clients and 5 horses, and my brother John, Martin John, was the reason behind Praying Hands. He was at the age of 3 months. They said he was autistic, take him home, do nothing with him because he'd become a nothing, and we wouldn't take it. So it's a love that we showed him, determination, love that we showed him is where he was, because he was nonverbal. A lot of autistic kids don't like to be touched. They don't want people invading in their world, and so he started talking and becoming very social and very loving, and we wanted to start a ranch to help other kids like him. So that's how Praying Hands started. So I've seen so many clients that have come and go, improve. They've come in and they can't sit up, they can't speak, and I've seen them ride after several sessions speaking and having a sense of humor, and it has made a big difference with these clients here at Praying Hands.
My name is Shannon Barrows, and I'm the instructor out here at Praying Hands. I have been teaching therapeutic riding for 6 years, 7 years. I got PATH certified. We teach about 35 clients right now. Therapeutic riding, which is they come in all different abilities, either physical disability or mental disability. And my goal is to teach them a riding skill. So some kids, maybe with a mental disability, we would focus on a lot of lefts and rights or reaching. And then the horse is my partner in the sense that we use him to activate muscle groups that maybe physical disabilities have not activated in a while or they haven't used. It also increases neurofunction, so by having the horse move the rider, it activates all the muscles, and your brain actually gets activated with movement, and so we are able to hit more goals because we're activating the rider and moving them and then working with them and adjusting them. The horse and the rider are actually connected. And so when you have an unbalanced rider and let's say they start to fall forward or start to fall to the side, these horses are in tune enough and care enough that they will actually adjust. It's called a gait when they move their feet, or the pace that they go. They will adjust their gait, and some of them will actually stop if they feel like a rider tense up in like a seizure stance, or if someone's falling to the side, they will actually move laterally to kind of shove them forward with their shoulders or something. So it is a real beautiful connection that the rider and the horses use to complete these goals and continue to work forward. And so we really try and always, encourage the students to have a relationship with their horses, and that helps keep them safe in a roundabout way. But the horse is really a true partner in the sense that they connect with the children, they help calm the children down. If you think about, all the emotions that a child who can't express themselves have, something about coming in and seeing their best buddy, Dusty or Preacher, and looking into those big eyes, they just know that they are loved and cared for, and it has a calming effect, and it makes them feel secure and safe. So the horses play a big role, and that's really what brings this unique profession and why it's so popular, especially in young children. Who doesn't like to pet horses? And every time you see one in a pasture, you get excited about it. So just imagine how awesome they feel that they get to say, like, oh, I ride horses and I have a horse at Praying Hands. The horses are our best friends and real good. Best co-workers I've ever had.
I've been watching you play lately. Dude, I know there's only so much your dad can do, so I'm here for you. I think we need to be working on your shots. I'm going to show you a few tricks, okay? All right, so show me what you can do first, okay?
Like this?
Honey, that was like 4 feet away. Now, in 5th grade, you knew this, but I was thinking you did better in 5th grade than you do now. What's happened?
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Oh, dang. I'm kind of thinking I can shoot better than you can, and that's kind of embarrassing for a guy like you.
Nah, man, I'd like to see it.
All right. Well, so it would look more like this, okay? It's gonna look more like this. You really gotta think about what you're doing. You're gonna watch it. Don't be watching the cheerleaders. You gotta be watching the ball, my man. Okay, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna give it a little, and yeah. There it is. No, I mean, I don't even think it touched that right there. Did you see that? Okay. All right, watch your fingers. Try it out. Try it out, man. Try it out. It should be just like that. Just soup it in. Okay, you ready? All right, let's do it. Okay, maybe. God, what do we got? I know what it is. You gotta take your shoes off, man. Go ahead, take your shoes off. You gotta feel the court. You ready? Good, all right. If you can feel the court, you can do this. There we go. You ready? All right, it looks like this. Watch. Now watch. Don't pay attention to what your dad told you. Okay, ready? Watch. Come on. Play basketball. Yeah. What you gotta do, T. Ready? You gotta add some razzle dazzle. You ready for this? You ready? All right. So you come on through, and you just.
That's my 5th grade teacher.
So Damn Yankees is about an older man named Joe Boyd who's a die-hard Washington Senators fan, and he makes a deal with the devil to turn into a younger version of himself so he can go play baseball for the Senators and beat the Yankees. But he runs into a lot of different obstacles and things, and it's just a really fun time. There's lots of interesting scenes, and it's really fun.
I'm actually in ensemble, and my goal is to just like get through the day as just like a 1950s housewife.
We are playing the baseball team, the Senators, the Washington Senators, and our goal is to do well this season because our team is known for being bad, and hopefully with Joe Hardy we are able to become better.
I play Lola, and she's the devil's kind of like assistant and like seductress, and she tries to kind of distract Joe from his baseball career. And yeah, she has some ulterior motives as well that he'll have to see.
I'm really excited to just like be playing a character on stage. Like, I don't even really care if there's an audience. Like, the audience does bring some energy, but like it's the fact that you can just like be on stage as a different person for a bit.
Damn Yankees starts on Thursday, February 25th and runs through the 27th. You can get your tickets from anyone in the cast, or you can go to the theater Instagram, EHS Theater _. You can also check the school website for streaming information, but make sure to get your tickets as soon as you can because we do have limited seats. It'll be so fun to come to a live event at the school, and we really hope to see you there.
What makes Elizabeth High School so special? There are so many possible answers to this seemingly easy question. One could say that the sports teams are what make this school really special, because no matter if you are in softball, football, POMs, gymnastics, wrestling, or any other sport, you constantly make memories. Another very valid argument is any part of the performing arts program. Every student who chooses to participate puts in so much work and effort and always leaves us with an unforgettable performance. Maybe it's the film program, which has personally changed my life and helped find a passion, which I hope to pursue a career in. I have made lifelong friends and memories that I will treasure forever. Additionally, it could be the unique experiences which the school offers. I've been to my fair share of schools and never seen a school host a massive parade in the heart of the city, or perform heartwarming events like St. Baldrick's, Dodge for Life, and so many more. In the end, I believe it's a combination of all these aspects. I truly do believe our school has a community like no other. Each student and teacher brings a unique personality to the table, which creates a group which you are always happy to be a part of. I think this is what makes Elizabeth High School so special.
Middle Park High School is in East Grand County, which is in Granby, Colorado, and they had been shut down for COVID reasons. They lost some football games for COVID-related issues, and they also were sent home or sent away from school because they were actually, there was a forest fire that evacuated the entire city. And so they were able to come back to town the week we were going to play them in football.
I felt bad for them, and honestly, I wasn't sure if we were going to have a game because, I mean, they had no time to prepare. They were just getting into their houses. I figured it'd be more important for them to focus on their own lives than to play football.
And we decided that we thought it was the best idea for us to do something to show our support because everybody's struggling right now, and we felt that they were struggling on an extra level because of the forest fires, and we hadn't heard of too many high schools that had to evacuate because of the forest fire, but we felt like we wanted to just show them that we cared about them. They didn't have their whole team because certain kids weren't actually allowed back in their homes yet, and so we went up there and wanted to give them some sense of normalcy and allow them to play a football game. And that's really what their athletic director told me. And after talking with all the coaches and players, we decided that we were going to do something to show our support for them.
I feel like they really had to come together to try and get over this, and we just wanted to help them as much as possible because, I mean, I understand what they're going through. It sucks to be able to have to evacuate like that and to barely just get into your houses, and some people had their houses burned down.
When you have an opportunity to help somebody else or hope that you can make them feel better, you do it.
It's doing the right thing. That's what we're here for. That's what we're about. We need to do what's right. And that was just helping them, being good sportsmen, and that's what we needed to do.
And I am bone, rise up, ting ting like glitter and gold. I got fire in my soul, rise up, ting ting like glitter.
I'm Peter Johnson. I'm a senior on the Elizabeth High School golf team. I've been golfing all 4 years. Probably most excited about just getting out to golf again over the summer. I really wasn't out that much just because of the whole pandemic, but it's good getting back with friends and getting back to school, so it's all pretty exciting right now.
Men who sold their lives to a dream. Do you ponder the manner of things? In the dark, the dark, the dark, the dark. I am flesh and I am bone. Our eyes ting ting like glitter and gold.
I think every year we come into the season expecting to compete for a league championship. Anytime you can compete for a league championship, it gives you an opportunity to play for a state title. You know, we lost a handful of seniors last year, so we're a little bit young, but we have a lot of experience returning. You know, I just wanted to see the girls develop, improve at their fundamentals, and give the team the best chance to, again, compete for a league and have that opportunity to play for a state championship. You know, our first home game we played a couple weeks ago, and it was awesome because this place was packed. We had the band here supporting us, so everybody's trying to get back to getting back into the activities and watching things they enjoyed doing. You know, I say to all the students, I say come out, come support your peers, and come enjoy and watch some fun softball.
Asking for, and everybody in the front room's tripping out. You left your bottle at the door.
Introducing the all-new Supersonic 17s. Built for speed and mobility, these shoes are guaranteed to blow away the competition. Supersonic 17. Built by the greatest athletes of all time, these shoes will absolutely get you the performance you need, time in and time out. Devastating workouts made easy.
Supersonic 17.
The Ultra Treads let him easily power up this hill. Effortlessly jump football fields.
Supersonic 17.
Pound through laps in record times. Drip harder in the all-new Supersonic 17s. The all-new Supersonic 17s. Go buy them now. Seriously, go buy them. Like, buy them, please. I don't have any money left. Please buy these. Please, I swear to God, if you don't buy them.
Most people are familiar with the cup, the humble beverage holder found at every party. But did you know that cups have even more uses than you ever imagined? Need some extra traction when traversing the stairs? Use cups. Need to protect your hands and feet while playing sports? Cups will do the job nicely. Need a pair of gloves for wintertime? Cups will keep you warm all year. Do you have a new pair of shoes that you need to keep clean? Just use cups. Cups, the ultimate multi-tool. Buy one today for the low price of $35.99.
So, in this equation, we have CH4, and then so once you've done that, then the products of this equation will be CO2. And hey, Jeffrey! You guys have to do is turn on the camera. Come on, man, pay attention! And you can't have drinks in class, you know that. Put it away.
taking forever.
Yeah, my bad.
Guys, so apparently up here it's like the haunted place. I don't really know how far it is, but hopefully it'll just be right. So we don't even know where we're going. No, we don't. Dude, we're gonna die. This place is the most haunted in the town. I heard someone went missing.
Do you believe everything in here?
Yeah. So I have this map, and this exact spot is where they went missing, so we should try to find it. Really? Yeah. Dang, let's go. Guys, I don't think we should do this.
Why, are you scared?
Yeah.
What is that?
Wait, which way do we go?
We don't need the map.
Yeah, Jacob,
Just
we
go
do.
that way. Just go that way. It's fine.
Guys, where even are we? Jacob, give me the map. Did you lose the map?
I don't have the map.
Dude! Jacob, we literally need the map. Now we're lost!
It was in my pocket.
It was in my pocket! Now we lost it!
You're gonna be fine! Just calm down!
Just calm down. Just calm down. Shh. Okay, it's getting dark and we just need to what? Play way to get back. What was that?
Did you hear that?
Oh my god!
Calm down! Calm down!
Oh my gosh. Hey, somebody turn on my flashlight. Turn on the flashlight.
Guys, we can't leave. Where did she even go?
I'm gonna go find her.
I didn't think it was this haunted.
Tess, you can't leave.
We can't. No, because then we'll all get lost.
You don't know what that was. You don't know.
Tessa! May, where are you? May! Oh my god, May, are you okay? What happened? Somebody help me! What happened to you? Ah! Oh my god.
Where'd she go?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that was so stupid.
Where
Where's she
are
going?
we?
Okay, we just need to go back. Let's go back.
We can't go back. Are you serious?
We don't know what that was.
We're not gonna go right into
Okay,
it.
let's just go back.
Why
Okay,
would we go back? No.
Yeah, go back. Just go.
Why would?
Oh my gosh, go! Allie, go! Just go! Keep going, Allie, go! Allie, just go! Allie, go!
Jacob!
Allie, go!
Jacob! Jacob, I don't know where to go! Jacob!
Hello? Yeah, I can get that. Yep. Yep, so you are looking for the shipment to arrive about Tuesday? Alright, I can do that. Just let me know where to ship that off to.
Oh, I'm gonna leave.
You headed out?
Yeah.
Alright, see you, man.
See ya.
Sorry about that. It's even Tuesday, if I remember correctly. Yep. Alright. Alright, so yep, I can give that to you on Tuesday. Just rest. Sorry about that. So that would be 152 69th Street. I'll be right back. Hold on, something happened. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call you back. Something's weird's happening. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll let you know.
In Napoli, where love is king, when boy meets girl.
Viola Mancuso, a woman whose family had been murdered when she was a child by the Mafia Rose, decided that one day she wanted revenge. She asked her friend Mia Capelli to tell her about them. Mia was shocked, but she told Viola everything: where they would be, at what time, and how to kill them.
Shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay.
Viola had also happened to ask another friend of hers, a former hitman named Francis Rizzo, to pose as a bartender and poison the drinks of the three men. And that's exactly what he did.
When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. That's amore.
Write about a problem in my life. No. I got it. Whew. See what I got so far. I got some time.
Hey, stop procrastinating. Do your paper.
Okay. Procrastinating.
Procrastination. Interesting problem, Mr. Goodrow. Too bad this is 10 minutes late.
Good citizens, we are gathered here today to bear witness to justice in its most pure form being carried out. Here we will witness the hanging of Denver the Kid, an outlaw who has cheated death and justice numerous times. That is until this day. Denver, you are being charged on multiple accounts of horse theft, robbery, but most importantly, the murder of our very own Deputy Tanner. After a trial of your peers, you have been found guilty and sentenced to hanging as your punishment. May God have pity on your soul. Without further ado, executioner, please pull the...
Oh my god, he's gone! We gotta go.
You think we got away? Yeah, I think so. But we wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for you. Hey man, I got us out of that mess. Let's go. Yes. Here's your bag. Thanks. And we gotta keep moving though, because Sheriff Park's gonna be hot on our tail, and he's not gonna give up easy. Why can't we just fight him? We don't have very many bullets left. That is true. Okay, let's go.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one.
Have a little nap time, are we? And I can see him. You know, all that fancy gunslinging you got there, all that spin, ain't gonna do nothing in a real fight.
At least I got style like you.
Oh, I don't have style, do I?
Not that I've seen.
Barrett! There's someone robbing the store!
Wait. Corner on the other side of town. I'll meet you there.
All right.
Sonny, yeah, you got the loot? Yeah, I got the loot. Get to the spot. I have to go track the sheriff. I'll meet you there. Okay, got it.
Hey! Hey, get back here! Heather! Who are you?
are you, Matt? Tanner? Tanner! Tanner! You're mine, Denver! You're not gonna work for this! Sorry.
Hey Johnny, check this out. There's a town not too far south from here. It's got a pretty big bank. We hit that, we get a beautiful payload out of that. What do you think?
Sure, I'll do whatever you say.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with you?
Ever since my mom and pa died,
Yeah.
when you took me in, under your wing, you taught me everything that you know. What was the mining town called again?
Couldn't tell you. It's some rundown, town, not kind of near the border. Pretty irrelevant. Wouldn't matter.
I want something like that. I want a home.
Okay.
How about we go to Mexico?
Why would we go to Mexico? Why would we go anywhere? You realize that you wouldn't last 2 days in civilized society, okay?
Oh, who are you?
Hey, I don't mean to cause any trouble, okay? I'm just here to see if I can have a nice spot to rest for the night.
Wait, you're Tombstone.
Yeah?
The legendary gunslinger.
I am. Why do you ask?
My apologies, sir. Have a seat.
Thank you. Well, thank you for letting me stay here.
Absolutely. It's an honor meeting you. Learned a lot.
Hope the kid does well.
Hold it right there. Denver, how much did you move? I don't see you either. Put your gun over there where I can see it. Okay? Now, I could take you out right here. No one would care or no. They'd just be happy knowing you'd be dead. But, I'm a man of my word and the law, so I'm taking you in alive.
Hey, hold it right there, cowboy.
Who are you?
Who do you think I am?
A man about to make a very bad decision.
Yeah, maybe it's the right one. Hey, you two, run. And don't look back.
Better drop that weapon.
Now, I'm a sheriff of this county, the country. If you kill me now, ain't gonna be any end to it.
I'm tired of running anyways. I don't really care about my life. It's almost over. It's just for them.
I don't care about that. Line, Denver. You escaped just too long. Time to bring you in. Don't make this hard.
Come on, move. Wait, John, wait. Oh, listen to me very carefully, okay? Yeah. I need you to run. I need you to get as far away as you can, okay?
What about you?
This is it for me. Okay, listen to me. Promise me with your life. You get out of this life. Do not become an outlaw. Do not follow my footsteps. Okay? Go. Let's finish this.
I think that we get at least 100. This year we had more students, so probably closer to 125. I didn't have time to count. Films that are made in our program every year. So those films are kind of what you saw. We have our intros and segments and promos for the broadcasts that we make every other week. And then we have our more regular film classes that make our short films and music videos and all of that. So out of all those films that are made, 5 or 6 of the top films in each category get submitted to an academy of judges. And this academy is made up of teachers and also some professional judges who are professional filmmakers. And these judges rank the films and determine kind of like the top 3. And those top 3 become the nominations that you guys just saw today. And of course, there is a winner and 2 runner-ups. So what we're going to do in this section of the festival is we're going to announce all of the winners of each category. We have 3 different kind of major categories of awards that we're giving. The first is going to be broadcast awards, so these will go to Easy TV students for projects that they made that contributed to our broadcast throughout the year. Then we're going to have the genre awards, and these are going to be films awarded for specific categories like commercial, short film, and that kind of thing. And then the final category is the discipline awards. So these award students who showed particular prowess, if you will, in a specific discipline regarding film. So, our first, each winning filmmaker will receive an Oscar-style award. These awards are lovingly called marquees, after Dan Marcus, who's the teacher who founded this program. And students, a couple of logistical things. When you receive your awards, I want you to come up this side of the stage, and you're going to meet me here in the middle, where I'm going to give you your award, and we'll get our picture taken. And then you're going to come over here, where one person from your group will give an acceptance speech for your film. So if you haven't yet discussed who is going to give the speech or what you're going to say, you might want to do that during this next bit. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, and please don't make it long. We don't want to be here all night. Even though we really love you, and we're very excited for you, you can just keep it short, that's okay. Our first category of awards, like I said, is broadcast awards. Our students have made 11 broadcasts this year, and in spite of canceled or changing events, have kept up with grace and been incredibly reliable. The Easy TV students, and I guess, are going to help me announce awards today so that I can hand them out. So Tyler, why don't you come up and get us started with our broadcast awards.
So our first award category tonight is the Best Easy TV Intro / Skit. And our nominees are the 80s Intro by Craig Dunn, the Season 5 Intro by Craig Dunn, Gavin Goyne, and Ryan McNeil. And then finally, That's My 5th Grade Teacher by Craig Dunn, Gavin Goyne, and Lucas Bakari. And the winner is the 80s Intro by Craig Dunn.
So I'm supposed to say something. Thank you.
Next up is the Best Anchor Duo, Jaden Keel and Ryan McNeil, Lucas Bakari and Tyler Parkhill, Quincy Hinman, and Riley Callahan. And the winner is Best Anchor Duo 2021, Jaden Keel and Ryan McNeil.
Ms. Hirsch, especially because she's always been there for everybody in Easy TV, and Rylan, of course, and then the editor, Craig. So,
Alright, so next up we have Best Easy TV News Segments. And nominated is EHS versus Colorado Fires by Tyler Parkhill and Ryan McNeil. HTI by Riley Callaghan and Craig Dunn. And then Yearbook by Tanner McKenzie. And the award goes to Tyler Parkhill and Ryan McNeil for EHS football versus Colorado Fires.
So I quickly just want to thank Ms. Hirsch because she's always there, constantly supporting the program, and she's been easily by far one of my favorite teachers. I want to thank all of my family sitting in the front row, my sister, my dad, and my mom. And then I want to thank all my friends over there. They're all mostly seniors, and they graduated last year. Tate Lee and Brandy were my mentors. But since I'm up here, I'll lead us into the next segment, which is Best Sports Segment. The nominees are the Basketball Sports Center by Tyler Parkhill and Gavin Warren, the Cardinal Football 2020 by Riley Callahan and Jaden Keel, and then the Fall Sports Segment by Riley Callahan and Tyler Parkhill. And the winner is the Best Sports Segment by Riley Callahan and Tyler Parkhill.
Next up is Best Promo, Cardinal Coffee Cart by Jaden Keel and Rylan McNeil. And then Damn Yankees, Ryan McNeil and Tanner McKenzie. And then EHS Promo, Ryan McHugh. And the winner is Best Promo 2021, Damn Yankees by Ryan McNeil and Tanner McKenzie.
First, apologize if I stuttered at all. So we're now going to move on to our genre awards. These awards are for external performance and specific. Sorry, I'm a really bad reader. That's why it felt kind of so easy for me. These awards are for excellence in producing a specific type of film. While all of our awards pieces, not awards, are made by our advanced classes, these categories are for AD1 and 2. Better than half. So this is for Best Commercial / PSA. And the nominees are Blood Donation PSA, Brady Mowbray, Cups Taylor Houston, Lana Gore, Kylie Ludwig. Shoe Commercial, Corey Alexander, Caden McDermott, and Caleb Spain. And the winner is, drum roll please, blood donation PSA for Brady McDermott.
And unfortunately, Brady is not here tonight, but I will pass his award to him later on.
Hi, I'm Parker. I'm the good-looking guy you just have to see on the screen all the time.
Woo!
Sorry about that. But I'm doing. Let's see.
You can do it, Parker.
So our next award category is Best Documentary, and the nominees are Climate Change by Ryan McNeil, Hallie Change Story by Janet Kill and Gavin Goen, and Praying Hands Ranch by Rachel Gladden. And the winner is... Hallie Change Story by Janet Kill and Gavin Goen.
First, I want to thank the Cheney family just because they let me do that piece on their daughter and how amazing that was for that and the school, I guess. And also Gavin, I want to thank Gavin for all of his help that he gave me during the process, repro, and everything like that. And I also want to thank Ms. Hirsch for pushing me to do this piece. Thank you.
All right, for our next category, we have the Best Animation. And the winner is Adasha's Dream by Elise Richardson and Sadie Shiba.
They're in the back.
I just want to thank everyone, including Miss Kirsch, my parents, and everyone. But for this project, I don't want to take all the credit since Elise, my partner, did most of the work. And she's an amazing friend, and I just want to give her a round of applause.
Good job,
Thank
Daddy.
you. Have a good night.
Next up is the best suspense film. First is Doodles, Connor Evans, Parker Goodrow, and Hubert Missing by Jennifer Grimes, Brianna Hundley, and Ridley Schmidt. And The Call by Caleb Muller, Dylan O'Brien, Jesse Thompson, and Gavin Warren. And the winner is Missing by Jennifer Grimes, Brianna Hundley, and Ridley Schmidt.
say thank you so much to Brittany and Bria for helping us create this wonderful film, and of course, Ms. Hurst. So thank you.
All right, next up we have Best Music Video. And for the nominations we have Heaven Falls by Avery Couch, Parker Goodrow, and Callie Ludwig. We also have See You Again by Austin Hughes and Quentin Littlejohn, and Welcome to My Life by Grayson Arciniaga, Lana Gore, Brady Mowbray, and Jesse Thompson. And the winner is See You Again by Austin Hughes.
Austin, you're making me cry.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'd just like to thank everybody in our class, and it's been a really fun year. I'd like to thank my teacher, Ms. Hirsch, and I'd like to thank all my parents because I'm so glad. Thank you.
So Austin came up to me today and was like, Ms. Hirsch, do I have to come to the festival? I was like, yes, you have to come to the festival. So thank you for coming. It's really sad to not be able to get that.
Alrighty, this next one is a big one. So the next award is Best Short Film. So the nominations are Adash's Dream by Elise Richardson, Shandy Schubert, Denver the Kid by Riley Callahan, Craig Dunn, Tanner McKenzie, Tyler Parkhill, and Lucas Vicari. And then Procrastinate by Parker Goodrow and Kelly Ludwig. And the winner is Procrastinate by Parker Goodrow and Kelly Ludwig.
I just want to thank my mom and my dad because they let me film at their house, thankfully. And I gotta thank Ms. Hirsch for always pushing me the best I can. It's really hard. Thank you.
Good job, Parker.
Okay, I got it. Our next set of awards focuses on achievement and a specific role that makes up a film crew. Filmmaking is a set of many disciplines including writing, producing, making creative camera and lighting decisions, acting, and more. Our next award category is Best Producer. Producers make a film happen, they organize the cast and crew, schedule with locations, and make sure the team can get the best and most creative project possible. Nominees in the the nominees are Ryan McNeil, Climate Change, Tyler Parkhill and Lucas Vicari and Denver the Kid, Jaden Kill and Haley Chain Story. And the winner is Best Producer Ryan McNeil for Climate Change.
This one I really want to send out to Taylor Davis because she was my mentor this past year, and she really taught me how to produce and put all the pre-production together. So this one's for her.
So a little bit of background on that project and why Riley got Best Producer for it. It was the week before Thanksgiving, and Riley was like, oh, my final's due soon. I probably, this is what I want to do. But everything fell apart, the day before we left school for Thanksgiving break. Well, the week after Thanksgiving break was the one week out of the entire year we've been remote. So I was kind of thinking, I don't know if this project is going to happen. Well, Rylan comes back and he's like, oh, Miss Hirsch, I've got this project. And he had, within a very short span of time, organized an entire group of people that had nothing to do with our school. He had filmed Zoom interviews in a very timely manner. He had orchestrated it such that even when his sound quit on him, he still had a backup so that it still worked. And he came in and I was like, this is some hardcore producing power. And so I was very excited to recognize that with this award. Okay, I'm done now.
Bear with me again. Our next category is Best Screenplay. Screenplays are the blueprints of what later becomes the film you see on the screen. Writing a good screenplay requires normal creative writing of character development and story structure, but excellent screenwriters also have a knack of understanding how their writing will translate to the ultimate tell of a story visual. The competition, I think that's competition, was really close on this one. The nominees are Karma by Grayson Arsenaga, Victoria Deckard, and Brady Mowbray. Sorry if I butchered your name. The Mafia Rose by Avery Couch. 3 Dots by Parker Goodrow. And the winner is Big 3 Dots by Parker Goodrow.
So about this, I wrote this, but it never really turned into an actual film. But it was really fun to actually, to show that the film doesn't always just film. There's a lot of writing and planning into it. So it was really fun to write this and thank Ms. Hirsch for, opening my mind up more to what AD is. But thank you. Sorry about that. So our next award category is Best Cinematography. Anyone can hit the record button, but only a few can truly tell a story through beautiful images. That is the true mission of any cinematographer. The nominees are Brady Mowbray for The Blood and Ocean PSA, Riley Callahan for Denver the Kid, and Dylan O'Brien for The Call. And the winner is Riley Callahan for Denver the Kid.
Riley's not here, but do one of you want to come give a speech about Denver the Kid?
What?
All right, so Riley's not here, he's quarantined, so that's unfortunate. But Denver the Kid, it took a lot to make. It's definitely 5 of us. It's probably the hardest we've worked on a film, and he's definitely our best cinematographer we have in Easy TV, and so we try to utilize that to the best of our abilities. And I'd like to thank everybody that helped with the production of that movie. Thank you.
Our next award category is Best Performance. Actors are people who make the story come to life. The nominees are Austin Hughes and Bryce and Building Brothers, Joe Saunders and DeQuavis in The Road to Mexico, and finally Tanner McKenzie and Deputy Tanner in Denver the Kid. And the winner is Tanner McKenzie of
Good job, Tanner!
I said 2 lines and laid in the grass.
Good job being executed.
All right. EasyTV students are not the only actors that bring life to our projects. So this next award category honors members of the EHS community who have acted in our films. The winner of the Best Community Actor is Hunter Gamble as Frankie Merinos in The Mafia Road.
I wasn't expecting this. I didn't even know that I was nominated until like today. Kind of crazy. But I just want to thank Avery for asking me to be part of her film. I had such a great time, and without her, I wouldn't be on this stage right now. And I also want to thank Ms. Hirsch for all of your help for performing arts this year. The band and choir and orchestra and Dan Yankees, you have been such an amazing asset to us. So thank you.
All right, next up we have best editing. Alright, sorry about that. So, our next award category is Best at Editing. The edit is the final rewrite of a film, the last chance for a filmmaker to manipulate the story into what they want. The nominees for this winner are Craig Dunn for the 80s intro, Jake Keel and Ryan McNeil for Cardinal Coffee Cart, and Craig Dunn, Gavin Goen, and Riley McNeil for Season 5 intro. And the winner is Craig Dunn.
Thank you, and I'd like to thank Ms. Hirsch, and I think I'm done now, so.
Good job, Craig. I am so pleased to award the Best AV1 Marquee. This award honors excellence in filmmaking shown by students in our intro class. The nominees are The Blood Donation, PSA by Brady Modray, The Shoe Commercial by Corey Alexander, Caden McDermott, and Caleb Spangler, and The Call by Caleb Mueller, Dylan O'Brien, Jesse Thompson, and Gavin Warren. And the winner is...
This next and last category of awards recognizes specific achievements from students who have contributed to the program in ways that go beyond pressing record. The remaining portion of the awards is my favorite, and this year it is especially sentimental because it is the last time I will be doing this and my last chance to honor and celebrate the amazing students who have EHS. To start off, I have a few MVP awards for EZTV students who have made specific contributions to the AV program over this last year. I'm going to preface this section of awards by saying that I could have given every single EZTV student an MVP. We had an incredible group this year, and you are going to hear more about them later. But I had to just pick a few. So our first MVP goes to one of the most technically adept students on our team. Every time I ask him to do something, I know it will be done well. He understands the technicalities of cinematography and produces well. One time, he was observing a shot that someone else was filming when I heard him exclaim to his classmate, "You just don't understand f-stop." And he proceeded to fix it. For his technical approach and all that he adds to EZTV, I am pleased to award Riley Callaghan with the Attention to Detail MVP. Riley, we're very sad you're not here with us tonight. This next award goes to someone who has overcome more than most to be a part of EZTV this year. When I heard he was going to move online instead of attending EHS this year, I was so disappointed because I had him in AV last year and he did a really good job. So when we started talking about the possibility of having him take EZTV remotely, I was excited to problem solve and figure out a way to make it work. Over the year, he has edited projects, he anchored one time from home, and learned to animate so that he could continue contributing to our broadcast, even from a distance. So our long-distance team member MVP goes to Quincy Hinman. Who is also not here because he's our long-distance team member. The rest of them are here. All right, this next MVP brings an abundance of energy to EZTV. He not only enjoys editing, he is constantly badgered by his teammates to help them with their editing. From day one, I have appreciated the excitement this student brings to every project, and one of my favorite things is to listen to him and his teammates plan their stories using narrative structure. From that time at the 8th grade night when he first introduced himself, I knew that this student would bring a lot to our program, and I am very excited for him to serve as the EZTV Vice President next year. This master editor, yeah, congratulations on that, by the way. This master editor MVP goes to Craig Dunn. And what I'm going to have you guys do for this is I'll have you take your trophies off, and if you just stand in front of the table while I award everyone else, we're going to do the picture all together again. So yours is the one on the very end, right? So just hang out there for a second. All right. This MVP is for a student who is kind, invested, and organized. Over the last 3 years, I've seen him stretch himself and watched his natural talent for inspiring others develop through our film program. Whenever I need a project that has strong vision for reaching and impacting people, this student is the first one I talk to. He has a natural instinct for telling stories, and he made my day when he told me that pre-production has a special place in his heart. He spends more time than most in our lab, and I cannot say enough good things about him. One of the hardest things about leaving is that I won't be here for his senior year, but I feel confident that I am leaving EZTV in his very capable hands. This EZTV hobo/master producer MVP award goes to Ryan. Our final MVP belongs to a student who has taken his skills to the next level this year. Filmmaking has not always come easy to him, and he scared me one year by talking about leaving EZTV. But he pushed through, and I've been so proud of watching him take the lead in EZTV this year. He has worked as a video intern at a real film company the last several months, and he brings what he learns back to our class. Jaden, I am so proud of everything you have done and accomplished during your time in the program. Watching film and photography turn into your passion, there you are. Watching film and photography turn into your passion has been one of the highlights of my experience here. I am pleased to award Jaden Keel with the most dedicated MVP. well, you can if you really want to.
Thank you.
All right. Now, if you took AB1 this year, would you please stand up and wave to the crowd? So just wherever you're sitting, if you could just stand up and wave. If you took AB1 this year, there we go. Obviously, there are more than you guys can sit down now. Just not all of them could be here tonight. But there are some really solid young filmmakers coming up, and I'm very excited about you guys and the things that you've accomplished. Please keep making films and keep being a part of our program. I can't wait to see what you offer in the coming years. If you took AB2 this year, go ahead and stand up and wave. We've had so many fun AB2 projects this year, as you can see. And I really have appreciated how much you all have kept me laughing. We laugh a lot in AB2, and we problem solve a lot in AB2. I'm excited for those of you who signed up for Easy TV next year, including some girls. Yay! We have nothing against boys in Easy TV, we just need a good balance. And I can't wait to see what you all add to the program next year, so thank you for everything you've added this year. All right. Now the group that's very close to my heart, Easy TV. If you were in Easy TV this year, please stand up and wave. But can I just say, I have so appreciated all of you this year. As a group, you have been on top of it from day one. Our broadcasts have always been done on time, and we have not needed to spend a bunch of time outside the class finishing them, which has been very nice. When you guys say you're going to do something, you do it, and you have gone above and beyond by stepping up for our community this year. These guys have taken time to live stream multiple different events and projects, and really shown up not just for Easy TV and our program, but for the entire community. And being able to see them do that and be a part of that has been one of my favorite parts of this year. So thank you guys for everything you've done. Let's give them a round of applause. Finally, if you were a senior who took AV at all, whether it was AV1, AV2, or AV3, can you please, wherever you are, just stand up. So, seniors. You guys have been through a lot this year. You've overcome a lot, and I'm really proud of you. Being a part of your high school journey has been an absolute joy, and I can't wait to see everything you guys will do in the real world. Please make sure to keep in touch. I'd love to hear what you're doing, and if you are doing any film or photography, definitely send me what you've done. Normally at this point, one more thing for seniors. I will have a senior gift for you. If you were in any level of AV and you were a senior, I have a gift for you. They just didn't come in the mail fast enough, so I don't have them yet. Normally here I would do kind of a big senior send-off where I would try to work up some level of wisdom that I could impart to the seniors as they head off into the real world. But tonight I'm going to address my send-off to everyone because, as I said, this is my final festival here at EHS. And I apologize in advance if I cry because I might. This has been a very surprising decision and a very difficult one, but I'm very grateful for my time here. And so there are two things I would like to impart to all of you as you prepare to take the mantle of this program and carry it on. This has always been bigger than me. It's always been bigger than you guys, and I'm excited to see the program continue. But here are two things that I want you to remember. Number one, turn your limitations into opportunities. At the beginning of the year, I knew that Easy TV was going to be difficult this year because there aren't a lot of events going on and Easy TV covers what happens around the school. So we knew going into this year that we would have a lot of limitations on how we could film and what we could film and how we would produce our broadcasts. We had no idea if we would even be in school for very long. So the first thing we did at EasyTV, and you'll hopefully still remember this, is we watched a video by a man who was an artist. And as he was kind of doing his art, his nerves became damaged to the point where his hands always shook. And it's very hard to be an artist when you have shaky hands. But he tells his story of how he embraced his limitation and he turned that shake into his art form. And it's a very fascinating story. You should look it up if you get a chance. But in many ways, that story embodies my artistic philosophy, which is that idea of the fact that our limitations actually prove our creativity. If this last year has taught us anything, it's that the world is full of limitations, and we never know when they're going to show up or what exactly they're going to be. So as you guys continue making films for EasyTV or the AV program, or as you move on to your real life, I want to encourage you to embrace your limitations, because that's where your creativity and innovation will be shown. The second thing that I want to encourage you guys is something that I always tell all of my students when they graduate, and that is a quote from an artist, a music artist named Andrew Peterson, where he decided that his calling in life as a music artist was to tell the truth in the most beautiful way. And the reason why that's my encouragement to you is because that's why I teach this stuff. That's why filmmaking matters. That's why speaking matters. That's why writing matters. Is because each one of us has the obligation to tell the truth and to know the truth and to tell it in the most beautiful way that we can. So whether that's through a pretty picture or a kind word, always be telling the truth in the most beautiful way that you can. There is a lot I could say about how much I've loved teaching this program. It's very close to my heart, and whoever gets to teach you guys next year is super duper ultra lucky, and I'm very jealous of them. But I love you guys, I love this community, I loved teaching here, and I just want to thank you all for all of that. There's no more I can say, but I can't. So just know that you all mean a lot to me, and thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. And